What's up, people? We have another casual review to do. And of course, this time it's going to be Vivo's latest, the X300 Pro. And of course, I went ahead and got it in the best color that there is. The brown, gold, or desert, or whatever. Colors are weird these days. And you might have noticed by now that I do not care what manufacturers tend to name their colors. But yeah, this is the best one that there is. The bezels are really nice. There's a soft touch to them. It's not clear what color it is, obviously, but like, it looks really cool. And yeah, they ditched the camera button and got this one instead, but it's actually a useful one this time around, and I'm going to get to it in a second. Let's unlock the phone. Yep, there's liquid glass. And there's more. Look, but let's look past all the glass for a second and take a look instead at what Origin OS 6 has brought us. And do not worry, I'm definitely going to do a tutorial on how to globalize and Googleize your phone, if you will. It's actually a very straightforward process, very easy. Now, just swiping through all these pages and widgets and, control centers and all that, the first thing you'll notice is that it's very smooth. But Origin OS 5 was already very smooth, so I'm not surprised at all. And they've definitely done some really good work on the UI in terms of optimizing it and making it look good and polishing it overall. It's just all the glass that I'm not a fan of. I'll let you know how to get rid of all the Chinese stuff in the next video, but for now, let's focus on what we have on hand right here. So it's going to be powered by MediaTek's latest, the Dimensity 9500, paired with 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage, and of course a 6500 milliamp battery, or 6510 to be accurate. Our little blue AI assistant looks a lot like Siri now, and you'll see that in a second when I'm going to be trying out different commands to see if it responds in English or not. 小 V, 小 V. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Can you speak English to me?
I can help you with that. What do you want to talk about?
Well, oh, she's not even listening to me. For starters, can you remind me to do something in 3 hours?
请补充日程主题.
Nope. Something just happened though. Nope, nothing happened.
日程创建成功.
Or it did. Yeah, it did. It just, the caption is in Chinese, but it worked. Can you wake me up at 7 o'clock?
好的，闹钟将在23小时30分钟后响起.
Yeah, that's not it, Chief. I'm gonna try again. Can you wake me up at 5 in the morning?
没问题，小薇会准时
All right, that worked.
记得早点休息.
Okay, but it's responding in Chinese, but yeah, it does the job somehow, or sometimes. Can you tell me what iOS is?
iOS is an operating system developed by Apple Inc. It's specifically designed for Apple's mobile
Yeah,
devices.
Apple Inc. All right. Something is better than nothing. I just wanted to try it out and see if there's been any improvements, which I don't think there has, or not a lot of it. So overall, the UI has not really changed a lot when you compare it to Origin OS 5 in terms of how it looks. There has been polishing here and there, which is good and always appreciated, but that's pretty much about it. We still have the sidebar, of course, right here, and you can still customize it and add everything you want. It's not limited to anything at all. You can have all of your apps here, and you do get the text extraction and the screen translation feature, which is actually a really cool one. It does it live, but the only downside to it being that if you choose the source language to be on auto, then you can only translate it to Chinese, which is not ideal. But like, if you specify what language it is that you're trying to translate, which will be saved, you don't have to do this every time. Then you can of course do it into English, and you can do it live, so while using your phone, which is very useful. The Origin Island super dragging thing is still here, and it now supports a lot more apps. There's WhatsApp, there's Facebook, Twitter, I'm not going to call it X. There's Gmail. Yeah, there's a lot more apps than it used to. As a matter of fact, let me just show you the list of the apps that it supports. It's going to be right here under Origin Island, Drag and Go, Pinned Services. Yeah, here they are. There's Gmail, WhatsApp, Facebook, and all that. Yeah, so there's still no Telegram, but the list is a lot more extended than it used to. Origin Player still does not support YouTube Music. It does support Spotify. I tried it, and there's actually really pretty animations to it. I'm going to play it on silent for copyright reasons, but as you can see, this is how the animations work, and I love it. It's pretty slick. Like if you throw it to one side, it kind of gets sucked in from that side as well. Yeah, that's how it works. I love it, but yeah, no YouTube music for you. And then if there's several ones of those running in the background, this is how it displays it. So there's recorder, and then I'm going to start a 5-minute timer. Yeah, if you take a closer look, the way those bubbles touch are very cool. And then this is how it works with controlling them. I think I closed one of them. Oh no, I just merged them kind of. But yeah, this is how it works. Very slick. But yeah, if you try and play something off of YouTube Music, this is what happens. Nothing. You can control it from here, of course, but there won't be an origin island for you. And then in terms of animations and the overall feeling of using the AI, it's better than ever. It's a bliss. Animations are very carefully crafted. They all look very nice. I'm going to try some of these apps. I've never opened any of these before, apart from the first two, of course. But yeah, as you can see, they're very, very smooth. I'm really pleased to see this. And then if you want to do split screening for a bit, you can just swipe up with 3 fingers. It goes up there, and then you can open the other app that you want. I'm going to do Play Store. This is how it's going to look. And of course you can, whoops, that was a mistake on my end. But anyways, you get the gist of it. And of course you can make this bigger or smaller, or maximize it, or do whatever. It's all very smooth. And then of course you can still do this. Swipe to the right corner to open it in a small pop-up screen. Tap on it, maximize it, and swipe to the left is another way to do split screening. For the control center, you definitely get both layouts. So that's this is the classic layout. You get the split design as well. And then for the shortcut button right here, here's what I've done. I've set it to trigger circle to search when you hold it. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds to trigger it for some reason, but it does work, and you can use it as such. And then when you double tap it, it goes to ringer mode or vibrate mode. And here's how to set it up. Of course, it's right here under shortcuts and accessibility. It says shortcut button. And of course, it's going to look like this. We all knew it, but yeah, it's a lot more useful. So you can dedicate it to specific apps or services. That's a good one, which is what I've done. And then you get the double press as well. You also get the 3-finger swipe screenshot, or you can hold it if you want part of the screen only. And you can set it to delete the screenshot right after sharing it. That's a useful one. You also still get this little mood cube right here. So you can customize the shape of your icons, your control center buttons, or you can hide icon names and do all those things. You can customize your coloring style and all that. You can even customize your animations, some of them at least, like your fingerprint scanner, your unlocking animation and things like that. But that's it for now. We are going to be doing a couple more videos, so comparisons in terms of camera performance. We're going to do a gaming review, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for those if you haven't already. And until the next one, peace out.